and go to the moon. I was up there. There's a ton of band kids. Okay. No, to the moon.
Wait, wrong song. We have the wrong song.
What? I thought you said skip to the moon too.
Well, let's.
Okay, to the moon. Ready? Here we go. Big sound. This will be the last tune that we play before Pomp and Circumstance. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes to get it closer to 7, and then we'll play Malagueña. Wait a couple minutes, and then go. So Malagueña will be the last tune before we play Pomp and Circumstance. Please, please, please watch me on Pomp and Circumstance so that I can gauge the tempo. You're going to get in here pretty quick, so there's a chance we might just play the first ending, the second ending, and we're done. Okay, but just keep looking up to see what I'm doing, 1 or 2, or speeding up or slowing down. Just make sure you look up. Hello? Make sure you look up and watch on Pomp and Circumstance. It's very likely that we could just go first ending and then the second ending and we're done. But keep looking just to make sure you're going to hit the right ending. And we speed up or slow down again, okay?
It'd be worse, but it'd be better if it was just the same. It'd be worse.
please stand?
Seniors, you may be seated.
My name is Michaela Brown, and I am the secretary of the senior class. I would like to say welcome to the proud parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, and friends of our graduates. Thank you for being here with us. Welcome also to the dedicated faculty, staff, administrators, alumni, and board members. And finally, welcome and congratulations to the Cuyahoga Falls High School class of 2023.
Hello, my name is Layla O'Neill, and I served as the publicist for the senior class this year. I would like to introduce our first speaker for this evening, Christian Gonzalez. Christian is the son of Tracy Gonzalez and Juan Gonzalez. Throughout his 4 years at CFHS, Christian has been an active presence in the CFHS band program and on the swim team. He plays the trumpet and has been a member of the marching band his entire high school career. He is also a swimming 4-year letter winner, district qualifier, and 2-year captain. Christian will be attending Ohio Northern University in the fall and majoring in marketing. Reading his speech titled Warriors of Our Time, please give a warm welcome to Christian Gonzalez.
Good evening, parents and guardians, family and friends, and finally, staff and graduates. Today, I have been honored with the ability to speak before all of you about what our future has in store for us. I'm sure all of you here are expecting me to talk about the struggles we faced through our times in high school. But that is not the story I wish to tell you all today. I want to tell you about the warriors that were forged through those struggles. These last couple years have truly been a challenge for us all, and I'm sure that's not the most wild opinion I could have. However, despite those challenges, I think being locked away for a year and a half really brought out the personalities of this graduating class. Whether you became more confident, more artistic, or somehow more social, or maybe we all grew into that armor our families had laid before us. Each of us has a unique set of armor that has been handcrafted to protect us from the horrors of the world by our friends, family, and mentors. While many of them may have only had us for a single year or a single semester, it feels as though all of our teachers have been there our entire lives, working together to ready us for the coming world. And just like all those who have supported us before, they'll continue to support us should we ever need to call on them. We've all grown immensely in these last 13 years, and I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff here tonight for pushing us over the finish line of this journey. All of you have worked together to train us, support us, and guide us to be the young adults we are now. And now that we've grown up as much as we can, it's time to test our mettle against what we've been warned will be the hardest part of our lives. And, as it just so happens, what will be the rest of our lives. However, what this world does not know is that this class thrives on challenges. We've all seen it. We are who had to fight through it. We are the warriors of our time. The fight does not end anytime soon. The difference is we are fighting for ourselves, for our futures. And when the going gets tough, we'll always have this family to come back to. With a simple phone call, your opposers will have the full might of the Black Tiger family raining down on them. Les Brown, a famous motivational speaker and author of Live Your Dreams, once said, "Life is a fight for territory, and once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over." The eternal fight for what we want, what we deserve, does not have to be one we fight alone. And with the people here to back you up, I don't think it's a fight any of us are going to lose. I'd like to quickly address the parents and guardians here tonight. I, as well as the rest of my fellow graduates, would like to thank you for guiding us through our childhoods and teaching us how to survive in this hostile world, for training us and for keeping us sane when our training took a turn for the worst. You have given us the courage to walk away today and take this world for a ride as we dare it to try and stop us. Thank you all for training and guiding us to be the best and strongest versions of ourselves. We would not be ready for what's coming without your guidance. Finally, I speak to my fellow classmates. It is not far-fetched to say that you are some of the most opinionated and outspoken people this town has ever had to endure. And as we spread out into the world, whether it's to college, the military, or into the workforce itself, keep those opinionated personalities. You will be who makes the changes we've wanted to see. But until now, we have never had the real power to do so. But now we do. So let's leave here today with the tools we've been given and show this world why this class are warriors. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Emma Aloisi, and I served as the senior class vice president this year. Our next speaker for the evening is Danielle Wagner. Danielle is the daughter of Jamie and Kathleen Wagner. Danielle has been involved through many such as cheerleading for 4 years, leading as a co-captain her senior year, student council, senior executive committee, and National Honor Society as president. She plans to attend Kent State University and major in nursing. Please join me in welcoming Danielle Wagner reading her speech entitled, "To Learn, to Grow, to Fail."
Good evening, everyone. My fellow graduates, how did we get here? It feels as if only yesterday we were stepping through those doors for the first time, scrambling to find our next class because we were moving from the 300s to the 500s. It feels as if only yesterday we still had our childlike innocence, fearing the upperclassmen who towered over us as we walked the halls. But as time went on, we lost that innocence and learned how to navigate the complexities of the halls at Cuyahoga Falls High School. Over time we learned, we grew up. To grow and to learn is to make mistakes. Failure. I know this word is frightening for a lot of us, but failure is not something to shun or be ashamed of. It is a driving factor used to succeed. Mistakes will be made. It is inevitable. But it is not your mistake that defines you, rather the way you handle life after it that does. Whether you failed a test because you didn't study, forgot chicken out to thaw like your mom had asked that morning, or even ruined a friendship because of something that you did, you have moved on and learned from the missteps of your past. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, so keep trying, keep failing, keep learning. No matter what, seize the moment and push forward. Even if you have no clue where the next step will take you, take that chance. At the end of the day, you are the person who chooses your happiness. You are the person who will determine your success in life. You are your biggest fan. It does not matter where you come from or what others are telling you. Keep trying and trying, even if you feel you have failed. Activist and former South African President Nelson Mandela once said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." As a person who greatly seeks academic success, I know a lot of people here do as well. Junior year, I took one of the hardest courses of my high school career. No matter how many countless nights of studying or hours spent trying to comprehend what was going on, I could not get my grade as high as I had hoped it to be. In the end, I barely passed the class. Seeing that letter grade was a little disheartening, but at the end of the day, I put my all in. I tried and tried, even with the defeat felt after receiving each test back. This experience was humbling, and it altered the way I looked at school completely. It helped me appreciate the work put in rather than the grades on paper. I will never forget this because although I didn't do as well as I had hoped, I genuinely applied myself as much as I could. I am sure a lot of us here have had similar experiences, and that is okay. It is okay to not do as well as you had hoped. The effort and time you put in will not go unnoticed. It never does. You don't need to have straight A's. You don't need to be perfect all of the time, and you don't need to be the best that there is. As long as you are your best self, you will flourish in life. Whether you're going to college, a trade, the military, or even if you are entering the workforce right after high school, be your best self. Others' success does not take away from your own, and your mistakes do not stop you from achieving your goals. Life is beautiful, and it is just starting for us. We are entering a new chapter of our lives, walking away from the 4 years that have helped shape us into who we have become today. I know many of us already have one foot out of the door, but I hope you listen and take with you what I am saying tonight. So, years down the road, when you are succeeding at whatever you choose in life, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget about the challenges you had to face, the sacrifices made, or the faults you learned from that will shape you into the person you'll become. Don't forget about the confusion you had while trying to make it from the 300s to the 500s, or the fear of the upperclassmen, or the childlike innocence that has slowly faded along the way. But most importantly, don't forget about the family that you have made here. Now it is the time to celebrate, to congratulate yourself for pushing through. I am rooting for you, all of you, and I can't wait to see where life will take us all next. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
We ask that you please stand for the singing of the Cuyahoga Falls High School alma mater, performed by a cappella, Director Sam Al-Hadid. You may be seated.
There are places I'll remember.
Good evening. My name is Serafina Groh, and I am the senior class treasurer. I have the honor of introducing our high school administrative principal tonight. Miss Allison Bogdan is completing her 20th year in the Cuyahoga Falls City School District. Miss Bogdan earned her Master's of Arts degree from Walsh University in Psychology and a Master's of Arts degree from the University of Akron in Educational Administration and Supervision. She has been the administrative principal for the past 10 years. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our high school principal, Miss Allison Bogdan.
Please join me in recognizing Christian Gonzalez and Danielle Wagner and our student performers one more time this evening. Welcome to the commencement ceremonies for the class of 2023. President Gomez, members of the Cuyahoga Falls City School District Board of Education, administrative team, faculty, staff, families, and most of all, the distinguished class before us today. As always, I am honored and privileged to be with you this evening. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the winners of 3 major awards presented to Cuyahoga Falls seniors each year. These students were previously presented with their award during the senior recognition ceremony. Please hold your applause until all 3 award winners have been identified. Awardees, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all have been recognized. In 1947, the Sergeant Rowena O. Ross Memorial and the George Robert Pinkerton Award was established. These awards recognize 2 students that we consider our top all-around Black Tiger students. This year, the awardee for the Rowena O. Ross Award is Serafina Groh, and the awardee for the Robert Pinkerton Award is Ian Ospaw. The last major award is called the Self-Reliance Award. In 1998, CFHS started the tradition of honoring students who have demonstrated a unique level of perseverance during their high school careers. This year's awardee is Mariah Bonenberger. Please help me recognize these fine students and citizens. You may be seated. Cuyahoga Falls uses the cum laude system to honor academic achievements of our students. These distinctions are used to recognize our outstanding scholars. Would the students wearing the white cord please rise? These students have earned the distinction of cum laude because they have a cumulative grade point average of 3.40 to 3.599. Please join me in recognizing these students. You may be seated. Would the students wearing a blue cord please rise? These students have earned the distinction of magna cum laude because they have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.60 to 3.999. Please join me in recognizing these students. You may be seated. The distinction of summa cum laude is the highest honor that is bestowed upon the individuals who have a 4.0 grade point average or higher. I will ask these students to stand as I read their names. Please hold your applause until all are recognized. Allison Allen, Emma Aloisi, Ian Ospaw, Colin Bailey, Tegan Barnett, Haley Blair, Mariah Bonenberger, Joseph Braun, Michaela Brown, Ellie Brostowski, Jessica Kazin, Kylie Connolly, Imogen Corrigan, Sarah Dick, Timothy Doan, Chloe Dunford, Alexandria Derachinsky, Caitlin Erickson, Serafina Groh, Bipal Gurung, Joshua Hackbarth, Maxwell Heldreth, Leah Herman, Nathan Hilliard, Madeline Hutchinson, Kaylee Johnson, Linda Joyner, Morgan Kohler, Riley Kohler, Joshua Leiter, Anna Leone, Daniel Massel, Lainey McDaniels, Layla O'Neill, Caleb Pickering, Natalie Polidoro, Colin Provençal, Riley Riddle, Jordan Robinson, Bethany Ross, Ava Sabatucci, Marie Samako, Kai Steele, Josh Stifler, Maggie Stone, Connor Trianger, Lucas Albrecht, Danielle Wagner, Owen Wallace, Zachary Ward, Morgan Wilson, Mona Work. Please join me in recognizing these students. You may be seated.
Hello, my name is Lainey McDaniels, and I am the president of the class of 2023. It is my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Al-Hadid. He is completing his second year teaching in the Cuyahoga Falls City School District. He earned his bachelor's degree in music from Western Michigan University, double majoring in music education and jazz studies in 2015. Throughout his 7 years of teaching, he has taught music to K-12 students, is currently an adjunct professor at Kent State University, and is the Vocal Jazz Repertoire and Resources Chair for the Ohio Choral Directors Association. His favorite part of his job is that he gets to work with students whose love for music allows for them to grow not only as musicians, but as people who will make a positive impact on our community. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Al-Hadid.
Today marks an important moment in the lives of the graduating class of 2023. After years of studying for tests, juggling extracurriculars, and reacclimating to school in a post-COVID world, you have finally made it to your graduation day. It is no accident that each of you have reached this point. It is a result of years of successfully adjusting to challenging circumstances, years of trying again, even when you have failed, years of deliberate practice. You have been practicing and preparing for this moment since your very first day of kindergarten, and that preparation has brought you to this moment. Before you embark on the next chapter of your life, let us take a moment to reflect on one of the most important skills you have learned during your educational career: the art of practice. Now, as a musician, practice has played a vital role in my life. Merriam-Webster's dictionary offers several definitions for the word practice. It can mean carry out, apply, as in practice what you preach. Or it can mean to do or perform often, customarily or habitually, as in practice kindness. My favorite definition, however, is to perform or work at repeatedly so as to become proficient, as in practice reading your commencement speech out loud so you don't sound like an idiot. This last definition is my favorite because if you understand how to work at something repeatedly in hopes of becoming proficient, then you can achieve the other definitions in your everyday life. Take the phrase, practice what you preach, for example. As a teacher, I am constantly giving my students instructions about how to be better singers. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart, knees a little bent, take a deep, diaphragmatic breath, and use your voice unapologetically to fill the space with your sound. If I were to give that instruction but not follow it myself, I would not be practicing what I preach. So each time I sing, I make sure I practice doing the same things I tell my students to do each day. In that way, I have to practice practicing what I preach. Throughout my life, I have learned that practice is not just a tedious chore I must do in order to become a better musician, but rather a virtue that allows me to embark on a journey of self-improvement in all areas of my life. It has made me a lifelong learner and gives me the skills necessary to embrace new challenges and to continuously grow. It is my hope that as you begin the next chapter of your life, that you use the skills you have learned throughout your educational career in the Cuyahoga Falls City School District and continue practicing. Now, as a music teacher, I have learned to identify whether or not a student has practiced something efficiently. Sometimes a student will be working on a song that is mostly easy for them to learn, but there's one section that they struggle with in particular. A musician with good practice techniques will isolate the challenging section and work on it until it is easier to play, oftentimes having to slow the passage down and focus on technical accuracy. Once a student has successfully mastered that challenging section, they can begin playing that section in context of the whole piece. If instead the musician practices by simply playing through the entire song over and over again and not addressing the challenging section specifically, they will develop bad habits that will make it harder for them to fix the issues later. This is because they are not taking the time to address the actual issues that make the section difficult to play. The same can be said for the way we practice doing things in our day-to-day lives. If there is something that is particularly challenging for us, we must identify the problem, figure out why the problem exists, and take small, specific, actionable steps to resolve that problem. Then, you must repeat those steps until you have broken the old habit and replaced it with a new, more efficient one. I'll give an example that I think best illustrates this. Let's say, hypothetically, that I am a high school senior who struggled with being on time for Tiger Time in the morning because I stayed up way too late on TikTok. I stayed up way too late working on my homework. As I go off to college, I notice myself falling back into old habits and frequently miss my morning classes. My grades start to suffer because I've fallen behind and am struggling to catch back up. The immediate solution may appear to be that I need to set more alarms to get myself out of bed in the morning, but I'm still tired and inevitably I fall right back to sleep. This solution is not actually going to change my behavior because I'm not addressing the root of my problem, making it harder for me to reach my fullest potential. So instead of setting alarms in the morning, I set alarms throughout the day to help me manage my time better, with reminders like work on music theory homework for 30 minutes, or go for a walk, or make sure you drink enough water today. I look at my schedule and carve out designated times that I can study. I figure out when I can rest and spend time with friends, and I keep my phone away from my bed when it's time to go to sleep. There will be days when my schedule doesn't go according to plan, but each day is an opportunity for me to practice time management, organization, and self-care in hopes that it replaces some of my old habits. By identifying the problem spots in our lives and taking actionable steps towards fixing those areas, we have the opportunity to grow into the best version of ourselves. To effectively practice, we must ensure that we remove all distractions and to be fully engaged in the process. The most obvious distraction that comes to all of our minds are our phones, but distractions can take many forms, whether they're people who divert our attention away from becoming the best version of ourselves, activities that do not uplift us and help us to achieve our goals, or our inner saboteur, filling our minds with intrusive thoughts that we're not good enough, that we're not smart enough, or that we are not able to do hard things. These intrusive thoughts, often brought on by worries or anxieties, get in the way of our potential and make it hard for us to focus on things we can achieve. For many of us, myself included, removing distractions can be the hardest part of practicing. By practicing something, we are inherently acknowledging our weaknesses and are making a conscious effort to be. With that in mind, the road to improvement isn't always smooth. You'll become frustrated and annoyed that despite your best efforts, you are not noticing the results that you're looking for. In these moments of frustration, it is so easy to shut down and allow distractions into our lives. But when we're dedicating time to practicing and improving, we can't divide our attention away from the task at hand. It is important to realize, however, that it's normal to need breaks. The difference between a break and a distraction is that a break is intentional and is meant to rejuvenate you, whereas a distraction pulls you away from the task at hand. When you're putting in the work to practice, you have to be all in to see the results you're seeking. Above all else, I believe that practicing is the most important part of practicing is that it teaches us patience, discipline, and resilience. 3 traits that we all must cultivate in order to thrive in our world. When we practice, we learn how to be patient with ourselves and oftentimes our shortcomings. We must acknowledge what we did incorrectly, own that mistake, and then try again. If I can learn how to be patient with myself as I learn and grow, it's a lot easier to extend that same patience to others as they learn and grow. Practice also teaches us the importance of discipline. We must learn to be measured and methodical in the way we move throughout our lives, and to stay in control even as things around us change. Finally, practice teaches us how to be resilient in the face of adversity. The class of 2023 has had to exhibit resilience throughout the course of their educational career. Between virtual learning, hybrid schedules, social distancing, and following mask protocols, your class to every situation. Your ability to remain resilient, regardless of the situation you were given, is proof that you are going to make it wherever life takes you. You've practiced how to respond when life gets hard. Remember that when you are presented with your next challenge. The senior motto this year comes from former President Barack Obama, who said, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change we seek." Whether you're continuing your education, joining the workforce, serving our country, or searching for your path in the world, remember that it is through intentional, focused practice that we sharpen our talents, refine our character, and become the best version of ourselves. And when we are the best version of ourselves, we have the power to make a difference in the lives of those around us. So keep practicing, class of 2023, and you are certain to be the change we've been waiting for. Congratulations on all that you have accomplished. Best of luck wherever life takes you next. And as always, go Black Tigers!
Commencement is a special day for each and every graduate who crosses the stage, as well as for their families. Our graduates, in order to be able to celebrate this day, to honor them, we ask that you refrain from yelling excessively in order to hear every name that is called. Once again, we ask that you please be respectful of every member of our Black Tiger family. As principal, I confirm that our students have completed the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Cuyahoga Falls City School District Board of Education in the great state of Ohio. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Cuyahoga Falls High School graduating class of 2023.
Laney K. McDaniels.
Emma Lynn Aloisi.
Michaela Lanice Brown.
Serafina Marie Groh.
Layla Avalon O'Neill.
Christian Alexander Gonzalez.
Danielle Louise Wagner.
Ramatulo Akhmedjanov.
Good job. Sayad El Sadi.
Allison Grace Allen.
Good. Ian David Alspall.
Alana Mahala Andrews.
Mark Thomas Appleby.
Coleman Michael Arthur.
Tyler John Robert Atkinson.
Nicholas Allen Austin Jr.
David Ayala.
Colin Jack Bailey.
Jocelyn Starr Baker.
Emily Christine Bando.
Tegan Delaney Barnett. Good job.
Walter Carl Bartley.
Sydney Lynn Boffman.
Preston Kilpatrick Xavier Becker.
Jada Lynn Beckett.
Jakar Lamont Bennett.
Riley Ann Bennett. Good job, Jakar.
Julia Eileen Bentley.
Isabella Brianna Bergeron.
Samjana Bandari.
Is that good? Where's the ball? Haley Elizabeth Blair.
Mariah Lane Bonenberger.
Caden Andrew Bourne.
Zachary Lucas John Braden.
India Monet Bradley.
Joseph Brian Braun.
Good job. Leah Marie Brechtelsbauer.
Ian Anthony Brennan.
Cecilia Rose Brown.
Ellie Claire Brostowski.
Kaylee Ann Bergen.
Lola Marie Bayard.
Connor Michael Carmody.
Jonathan David Carmichael.
Simon Christopher Catalano.
Jessica Lee Kazin.
Weston James Clark.
Austin Samuel Cole.
Good job. William Robert Cole.
Kylie Ann Connolly.
Carly Rose Cooper. Good job.
Imogen Dre Corrigan.
Natalie Ann Chris.
Jalen Lee Davis.
Devin Kane Dawson. Hey.
Quentin Edward DeFago Fertig.
Good job. Sarah Ann Dick.
Cynthia Lee Dixon.
Timothy P. Doan.
Chloe Nicolette Dunford.
Alexandria Elizabeth Durachinsky.
Sophia Ann Casamento Dye.
Good job. Caitlin Renee Erickson Manigault.
Isabella Josephine Ellebrook.
Adagio Basil Laboga Esposito.
Cameron Justice Evilsizer.
Virgil Renee Farmer.
Chloe Neve Fast.
Kirsten Faye Falkerson.
Summer Nicole Francis.
Hayden Nicholas Fry.
Elisa Diane Gelpy Lowe.
Edie Lauren Amber Gerstenslager.
J. Nicole Glover.
Jacob Tyler Graham.
Marnie Samantha Rainbow Greer.
Good job. Paul Bishop Grissom Jr.
Jax Richard Gruska.
Bibek Gurung.
B. Paul Gurung.
Timothy James Haas.
Joshua Brian Heckbarth.
Sonia Plum Hammonds.
Lucas Allen Harlan.
Nicholas David Harmel.
Faith Davani Harrison.
Tyler Bernard Hartman.
Isabella Carter Hartz.
Nathaniel Joseph Hatfield.
Aubrey Kimberly Hawkins.
Maxwell Flynn Heldreth.
Leah Corinne Herman.
Good job. Damian Javaris Hill, the second.
Nathan James Hilliard.
Michaela Nicole Holland. Good job, Nathan.
Zia Hotok.
Sanaya Latia Hudak.
Owen Michael Hudak.
Linda Marie Hughes.
Madeline Ann Hutchinson.
Alexander O'Neill Irons.
Anya Paige Kathleen Jacobs.
Dylan Michael Jacobs.
Dejan Dewan Johnson.
Kaylee Renee Johnson.
Linda Ann Joyner.
Good job. Lahai Kanye.
James Henry Karshner.
Emma Jean King.
Reagan Thomas King.
Good job, Emma. Good job. Cameron Mitchell Kirby.
Ian Judah Francesco Kirschner.
Landon David Neal.
Samantha Renee Neal.
Juno Louise Noel Canarum.
Morgan Diane Kohler.
Good job. Riley Martha Kohler.
Muna Koirala.
Mackenzie Ray Kramer.
Brianna Queekle.
Olivia Marie Cupper.
Michaela Faith Lance.
Emma Marie Laney.
Christopher Mark Lanier.
Alex Michael Layfield.
Brock Bochester Lee.
Austin Edwin Legg.
Joshua Daly Leiter.
Anna Christina Leone.
Shin Yi Lin.
Kyle Alexander Locke.
Benjamin Michael Lojek.
Carly Michelle Looney.
Alexander Lopez.
Tyler Joseph Lovesey.
Maxwell Harrison Lowe.
Corbin William Luxa.
Joshua James Mayer.
Riley Joseph Marquette.
Daniel Bruce Mazel.
Anthony Ray Mistazzo.
Charles Alistair Maupin.
Maya Eladay Mayberry.
Rochelle Leanna McBride.
Ryan Austin McCambridge.
Carl McIlvain.
Donald Edward McVicker.
Olivia Madison Mike DiDonato.
Morgan Elizabeth Miller.
Annalise Christina Moore.
Raymond Patrick Mormile.
Logan Christopher Morris.
Kayla Renee Moito.
Jenna Elizabeth Neri.
Jeffrey Dale Nichols.
Manjil Nairola.
Yogesh Narola.
Jacob Arwin Nisley.
Jacob Ryan Norton.
Hunter Aaron Novak.
Tristan James Oler.
Mackenzie Nicole Ornowski.
Max Leander Ostland.
Dalton Timothy Page.
Emma Anne Marie Pastor.
Matthew Caden Pelfrey.
Sierra Renee Peterson.
Jacob Silvestre Pfeiffer.
Caleb Charles Pickering.
Gavin James Pivarsky.
Mason Mason James Plesich.
Natalie Rose Polidoro.
Roshan Pradhan.
Jacob Sidney Prabula.
Kira Leanne Priester.
Colin Gray Provençal.
Kasum Rai.
Sandia Rai.
Anastasia Nicole Reichert.
Riley James Riddle.
Carter Michael Reese.
Tamana Dershni Rizal.
Andre Ricochet Robinson.
Jordan Marie Robinson.
Bethany Alexandra Ross.
Ava Joyce Sabatucci.
Marie Teresa Samaco.
Jacob William David Sanford.
Trinity Ann Schmidt.
Gunnar Fitzgerald Selden.
Abby Ray Sharnsky.
Barsa Shrist.
Zachary Michael Shutt.
Johanna Elise Skaggs. Avian Claire Smith.
Damian Patrick Smith.
Rachel Rose Smith.
Allison Ann Stanfield.
Kai Joseph Steele.
Nicholas Joseph Steinmetz.
Shania Tashay Stevens.
Joshua Michael Stifler.
Maggie Elizabeth Stone.
Mason James Suloff.
Abigail Christina Seifert.
Lila Isabel Taylor.
Kiesia Danae Terrell.
John Thomas Tonkin.
Justice Keith Tonkin.
Connor Michael Trianger.
Lucas Thomas Olbrecht.
Abriana Capri Varner.
Amelia Marie Vaughn.
Daniel Velasco Alvarez.
Lorena May Villarreal.
Madison Nadine Wagner.
Owen Burke Wallace.
Alyssa Nicole Walters.
Logan Charles Ward.
Zachary Aiden Ward.
Dora Ann Mary Watson.
Dylan Robert Watson.
Brooke Lynn Westfall.
Christopher Pete Whitcomb.
Donavir Chaitanya White.
John Robert Williamson.
Morgan Nicole Wilson. Alexis Lynn Woodruff.
Mona Rylan Work.
Mohadisa Zamini.
It is my distinct pleasure as the president of the class of 2023 to ask my fellow classmates to stand in order for us to perform the ceremonial task of moving our tassels. Before we make this official, I want to say how proud I am of every single one of you. Over the past 4 years, we have made many memories together that have shaped us into the people we are today. We as a class have been faced with many obstacles and challenges through our high school career, and yet we have persevered and made it to where we are today. I know that you will continue to do extraordinary things in your lives if you continue to believe in yourself and your abilities to do something great. I am so excited to see where we end up in this wild journey we call life. Please join me in moving your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side to signify our successful completion and graduation from high school. Congratulations.